My name is Julian Burt Olano, running to be your next CSG Vice President under the banner of Alyansang Atenista. The UNDAP Olano administration centers its platforms on three equally important and socially relevant aspects of student governance: CSG. C for communication, S for stronger support system, and G for growth for all. Under the S or stronger support system aspect, we want to empower our sectoral representatives by establishing the Pakikinabi sectoral discussions. Being a peace advocate, I am very close and my heart is very close to my Muslim brothers and sisters, and they're just one of the many sectors present here in our university. Like them, they also have their concerns and special requests that we need to attend to as a university and as CSG. With this, we want to re-establish Pakikinabi sectoral discussions, in which it is a gathering of the sectoral representatives in which we are able to hear out your concerns and special requests, and we can make better policies or actually address those issues through policy making and actually lobbying those concerns directly to the administration. Another initiative under the Stronger Support System or S aspect of our platform is the Student Government Community Benchmarking, in which CSG as the exemplary of student governance, we believe that we can also ripple out how effective the student government is, the structure of CSG is, to other local universities here in our city. For example, we are actually in partnership with USTP in actually formulating their constitution and actually re-establishing or establishing the office of the Vice President, in which we are able to not only effectuate change in our community, but also we're able to support other local universities in establishing their own student governments that practice checks and balances. So under the G or growth aspect, we believe that one of our initiatives is actually institutionalizing programs and services. So we were able to see that every year we actually create meaningful projects and services to the student body. However, these projects or services cannot be sustained. That is where the power of legislation comes in which we are able to make sustainable projects and services to our student body by making it institutionalized or making it through a policy in our CSG constitution. With this, one of the examples could be an annual political education modules or the institutionalizing of the Xavier Parliament, or actually creating an annual LGBT Pride Day. Another initiative under the growth aspect is the 2019 proposed CSG Constitution, in which being one of the proponents of the proposed 2019 CSG Constitution, we believe that we have to move forward with our CSG Constitution since it has been a decade and a half since we haven't changed our CSG Constitution. So much has to be changed for us to actually respond to the changing needs of the students. With this, since we were able to craft now our proposed 2019 CSG Constitution and following its approval, we believe that for the next administration, we need to move forward by actually consulting to our respective college councils in their charter changes and actually little by little creating the change that we need under the new proposed CSG 2019 Constitution. Lastly, under the growth aspect is stronger reinforcement of existing policies. We want to be as stringent as possible in the reinforcement of the existing policies by actually monitoring them closely and also by being transparent to our student body. With this, we want to establish a policy trackers on the existing bills, policies, and resolutions in our CSG, and also a public library that will be made available online so as to promote the information and also to really create transparency to what is happening or how it's being implemented in our university. So being part of the Office of the Vice President this year and also one of the proponents of the CSG Constituent Assembly for the proposed 2019 CSG Constitution, I believe that we should make this possible and that this CSG Constitution should be approved for the following year. The changes that were made are the following, which are three. First is the creation of the Senate, in which we relieve the responsibilities of the college presidents into becoming the directors of the directorate by actually creating the Senate, in which college presidents no longer should take the seat in the legislative arm of the CSG, but rather having college senators that are elected at large per college. In this way, the responsibility of the college senators are parallel to the legislative arm, and also the college presidents would remain focused on their own executive branches. Second is the creation of the central board. So we also want to connect with our college presidents in the executive branch of CSG by establishing the central board. So the central board will comprise of the 7 college presidents and the executive president of CSG. With this, they shall monitor closely the implemented bills and policies and resolutions in CSG, but also one of the main powers and responsibilities for the central board is that the CSG president shall no longer have the sole authority to actually veto or approve any enactment passed from the Senate. Rather, it will be approved or vetoed by a majority of the members sitting in the central board. Lastly is the office of the Solicitor General. So it actually promotes the accountability of students, in which in the office of the Solicitor General, they can actually file complaints or actually address concerns regarding student leaders who have actually cases or actually have issues that we need to really address upon by actually filing cases and conducting all investigations necessary. I guess one of my main advantage against my opponent is that being in CSG ever since freshman year, I was able to experience and witness the work of both executive branches and legislative branches. Being also the Director for Legislation Support and Monitoring Bureau and Deputy Ambassador for the Office of Buklod Atenista, I was able to actually lobby concerns coming from the student body. Case in point is actually the creation of an ablution area in STC 3rd floor for our Muslim students to actually fulfill their religious duties or salah. Also, one of which is actually allowing grace periods for our Muslim students during their prayer hours. Also, we were able to lobby the integration of peace education in our university curriculum so as to promote peace and actually promote awareness for our students on how we should actually attain peace in Mindanao. But more than those achievements made, I believe that one quality asset of being a great student leader is the experience that comes along with those achievements. And I believe that as the next CSG Vice President, I believe that those experiences will make me become a great student leader for the student body. So together with Matt, we believe that we can actually improve CSG in many ways possible by going back to our 3 main platforms, which is C for communication, S for stronger support system, and G for growth for all. We believe that we have to re-establish the deeper communication on our student body, the university administration, and CSG through platforms such as an inter-administrative help desk. And also under the stronger support system, we believe that we have to also re-establish the culture among CSG as a model organization to the councils, to the college councils. We believe that actually collaborating with our college councils will make or further the cause of actually providing the needs and actually addressing the issues of the student body. Together with Matt, we can achieve actually growth for all, not only for us student leaders to provide and serve more for the student body, but also actually empowering other students to do the same, to actually serve more and to be men and women for others. To my fellow Xavier Ateneo student body, we encourage you to vote for the most deserving candidates in CSG and for the college councils. You should vote for the candidates who have proven themselves to be capable and worthy of the position, those who have advanced the cause of the students, those who have addressed the issues of the student body, and those who are more willing to be of service for the student body. And I say, and we say, oo to CSG.